Do not allow people who haven't took the time out to get to know you as a person to base judgment upon your life.
Don't ever allow what people think of you to change who you are.
And why they think about you and not think about themselves? 9 times out of 10, I be trying to sound professional as fuck, but sound dumb as shit. And that's my life. Let me live it. Thank you. Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another episode If You Ain't Wrong. And today we still have the lovely co-host Layla, and go ahead and add her on Instagram
And subscribe, like, and comment.
And you can add okay, I said yourself, but you can add myself at Kia the Kia on IG, and my TikTok is also the Kia with 2 A's and at the end, Kia the Kia with 2 A's at the end. So go ahead and add those, and thank you guys for tuning in to another time with us, and we appreciate you guys for coming back. We also appreciate the subscriber game that we have got, because we definitely have been looking at that. We definitely have been putting more into the quality, into the thought of our videos. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it just as well as we are. And today we're going to go ahead and get into this topic, which was also chosen by Layla. So today we are going to be discussing people views of you versus views of yourself. Just like a little, so you can understand what we're talking about. So you understand when you meet somebody and people, when they look at you nowadays, people definitely, when they look at you, they get a perception. You know, like, oh, well, she this, she that. Like, whether she broke, she ugly, she dusty, she funny, she cool, she creative, or whatever the case is. Like, people.
I'm sorry, excuse Hennessy.
Yeah.
She wants to be in this as well. It's her show as well.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So don't do my dog. But, people always have a perception. I even do it sometimes. Like when people just like try to have random discussions when people try to have random discussions with me, I just be like, let me try to figure you out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to meet somebody for nothing, so I try to gain as much information with the conversation to gain a perception of them, and then go from there. So versus yourself, because how we view ourselves is just like, we know the real us. So if you did the groundwork to understand who you are as a person, like, and you understand how many fucked up people there really is in this world. So can you explain to me a time to where you felt like, what's your perception? How do people view you? Let's start there. How do you think people view you?
This is going off of what people have said to me. People see me as genuine, you know, nice, people pleaser. I've been told that a lot. But nice, people pleaser, genuine, empathetic, very much so. Thoughtful, and just, that's probably, really honestly, overall, that's really what it is, what they see me as.
I actually think we can put how we met in this, you know what I'm saying? Because we definitely had like a little moment.
We did.
We'll go into that story. So how we met was initially at a job in training. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like, when you at a job, when you at a new job, you kind of peep the scene. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh, she's cute, like, she's beautiful, she has great skin. But then, like, a couple hours into it, I feel like you was staring at me, and I'm like, bitch, what's your problem? Like, I'm looking at you back, like, you looking at me, I'm looking at you, like, what's the issue? Like, sis, I'm congratulating you in my head. She came through styling, period. Like, I'm like, oh, her outfit was probably cute or something, so that's what drew my attention to her.
Pause. What's crazy is I see her the same way, though. I see her, I'm like, oh, she cute, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bitch, you so nice, see you, whatever. But she was looking at me, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is up? What we doing? What?
In my head, I was congratulating you.
Yeah,
If you couldn't
for
just
real.
smile. But the thing is, like, I'm spitting this shit. But like the thing is, like, I do a thing. Like, I don't know. Like when people looking at me, I feel like if
They
they
think you're a
smile,
bitch.
I smile.
Oh.
But you didn't smile.
I didn't.
What?
That's always think I'm a bitch as well. People do think I'm a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's definitely that perception. I'm like, okay, you little tall, and you know, like I'm short. Like I'm like 5'3.5". So this is like 5'7".
Girl, I'm 5'8".
You're 5'8". Okay.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, tall bitch, strolling through the muscle crowd. I see you ain't got heels there, girl, do your thing. So that's all. Like, okay, stop the shouting, bitch. Like that's how I'm looking at you. But then.
No, it's saying that's crazy.
I didn't take a picture. I meant to do it on pause, but like that's how I'm looking at you. And then she just didn't smile when I saw her looking at me. I'm like, bitch, you looking at me, bitch, you better smile. It's all good over here. You didn't.
No, I didn't. And I will tell you, like I said, because I saw her the same way. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're so pretty. Oh my god, okay, bitch, you look good. Yes,
right.
ma'am. But it was just like, I don't know what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem.
And that comes with like being comfortable within yourself to honestly just like be like, oh, her aura is different. Like her energy is different. Like I fuck with her energy. Like she's confident. She's this. She's this. She's that. Like you gotta have those self qualities because then you become. Watch the last video. What was it about?
Being the bigger person.
Being a bigger person. Some people don't want to let you be a bigger person because they know you're gonna be the better person. You feel me? So when you at that point when you're gonna attract the same energy as you, you're gonna think a lot of shit different. You're gonna enjoy the confident, bossier bitches.
Yes.
You feel me? Like you gonna love that shit. Like it's not gonna be a problem since we ain't got no problem.
No, for real.
So that's how I viewed you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I didn't know you was cool.
Yeah.
We actually, I don't know. I still didn't like this bitch in general. We actually like if it was God.
Because I didn't smile.
Period.
Which makes sense because I thought the same way.
Like we literally went into like the other training room and they had us sitting right next to each other. They
Next
had like
to
the
each
nail
other.
shit. And we was like, oh my girl, hey, and like bitch, we was fake as fuck.
Oh, we did it. Okay.
So just hearing that story should just be like we perceive people the wrong way, and it's like at the end of the day, like we have so much in common. We the same signs, like just the way we think about a lot of stuff is the same, and we ain't wrong.
No.
And it's just like, damn, like what if I continue with this bitchiness attitude? I would have never met like one of my favorite people in Atlanta. So. But like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like people's perception of you. Meanwhile, like, so I feel like people perceive me.
Yes.
Okay, how do you perceive me?
How do I perceive you?
Oh!
I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. You are very honest, and I love that about you.
Thank you.
You are very true to yourself.
Thank you.
Love that about you. You are very genuine. You do look out for people. A lot more times, and I like we talked about this before.
Yeah.
A lot more times than they look out for you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
People already doing it. They already.
But yeah, that's how I view it. It's like you're literally a genuine person. You really do look out for people, your friends, especially people you love.
I love y'all niggas.
And you're true. True. That's all I can ask for. You're honest and true, baby girl.
So I feel like people perceive me as kind of bougie. And I don't give a fuck. I could be driving a motherfucking. But I just have a certain way I like to present myself, and I hold myself to higher standards, especially becoming of age. So how you feel is irrelevant to me. I don't care. 9 times out of 10, I be trying to sound professional as fuck, but sound dumb as shit, and that's my life. Let me live it. Thank you. You hear me trying. Don't do that. Don't try to stop my shine just because I sound stupid and then you sound professional. Leave me alone, okay? You know what I'm saying? Somebody out there gonna love me for me. But so yeah, I think people view me as bougie. I think people sometimes view me as kind of bougie, but I'm really not. I'm really from the hood, and I really know how to boil water when the heat is out to wash my clothes. No, I'm not gonna edit that out. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm fully aware of the struggle, and I've lived that, so I don't want to go through that. And even through the struggle, I still acted like this. So remember, how the saying go? Even though I'm struggling, I ain't gonna look like I'm struggling. You feel me? It's not gonna be planted on my face. I'm still gonna have a great day because I know whether I'm gonna be able to pay rent by the end of the day, and I ain't gonna give a fuck about it after business hours. You get what I'm saying? So I just be chilling. What else? I think people view me as that. A shoulder to lean on. I am not that no more. I'm sorry. I got too much stuff going on. I be busy. Do not count me in on that. Do not think I have it all together in my head. And one perception before I even moved here, like I was working at General Motors, and my sister, she was just like, before I moved down here, like a couple days, like, cause I literally made a decision to move down here within a week. I sold everything in my house.
Oh my God.
It's hot down there.
Love it.
It's hot down there. I gotta go.
Yes, ma'am.
But I quit that goddamn job because that job is, I was walking into a dull gray area every day. It was so depressing. And I'm not that person. And then people get mad at me because I'm happy. Like, sorry, like this just how I am. I can't change it. Not even for you. So, yeah, so I decided that in a couple days, my little sister, she's not that little, she's a year younger than me. But she had called me and she was just like, she was real honest. She's never honest. She's an Aries. So, she's an Aries. So, yeah, she don't tell how she feels. Yeah. She's very closed in with her emotions. Yeah. And she was just like, you always have it figured out. Like, you never go through anything, like you do what you want to do, you don't have any kids. I was like, girl, I ain't even learn how to pay my rent on time until I move here. Like, what is you talking about? Like, child, calm down. That rent was late. I don't give a fuck. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm working, the next check gonna come on 7, I'll pay a little, you know, I do a little day of overtime, whatever. Right. Like, I was very irresponsible. But her perception of me was like, I get to do everything I want. I drove a decent car. I had a nice, decent apartment, but that is just my standards for myself. I'm not about to live no type of way because I understand, like, the comfort of your home can bring you, or you're supposed to be comfortable with. I strive to be comfortable with everything around me. So I'm steadily, like, searching for comfort because I'm not content with anything. You know what I'm saying? I just be wanting so much better. So that, like, that shows. And she was just like, oh, she was just like, oh yeah, I'm very insecure now. Like, I don't feel sorry if you're watching. But she was just explaining to me her weight problems. I'm like, at the same time, like, yeah, I didn't have kids, but I mean, I'm getting older as well. Shit's sticking to me as well. So we could have been working on a lot of stuff together. But here you are having this conversation. I'm about to leave. So this is her perception of me. It was like, sis, I don't have everything figured out. Like, I be still trying to help you, but honestly, I be stretching myself way too thin. Because I'm not even in a mental state to help anybody, but you're my little sister, so that's when I realized people's perception of me just fucked up. It is. Yeah, and I just like, I don't know, like when I go around family, I just be like, okay, like, first of all, let's get this clear. If you see me out, it's because I have money to spend. If you don't see me, then you know I'm broke because I'm be trying to make some money. Fuck that going out, you get what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, when you see me, I usually have a couple extra dollars, so I make sure, like, my aunts and uncles and my mom is good, like, you know what I'm saying? So, they always see me, she always told me, like, dish out money, like, child, I definitely made sure, like, I was grounded, I saved enough, my savings account is straight, like, so don't just think I don't have no struggles. Probably was broke as hell a month earlier before that. I just worked overtime, did a couple things.
Did what I had to do.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's people's perception of me, but I hate it.
Me too, girl. Niggas, I would say bougie. I do get bougie a lot too. And I don't really like
you are. Just embrace it. I don't think it's to like when people say bougie, like I feel like
it's not bad.
I'm probably like 3.5. Lately you're like a 7.
Oh my god, you think so?
You're like a 7. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, jeez. I do like nice things. I do like to look good. You know what I'm saying?
That's a choice. Like, we're not gonna go like we don't care. We're gonna look cute.
Girl, I I hope y'all know her place looks nice as hell.
Because I don't know what else to leave. Why should I go without?
No, for
if
real.
I'm steadily working, I shouldn't have to go without shit.
No, for real.
If I'm fucking, I shouldn't have to go without shit. I'm not telling y'all to do whatever, but I'm just saying, like, wherever I slack off, he's supposed to pick up. And that's just what I live by. And that's just it.
Yeah. I guess when I hear bougie, I think in a negative kind of way, not the positive way. You know what I'm saying? Not in a way of like how I live and how I like certain things. I think it of as like people look at it like, oh, she expects too much. Thinking that I expect too much when I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just more of like, this is who I am. Mm-hmm. But I think bougie is just looked at of a way like sometimes because you hear it in songs. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear it in people's, you know, everyday use or whatever language. And it's just like verbiage, really, is the word I should be using.
I think people, have other people fucked up and they feel like they're bougie just because they set their standard high. Mm-hmm. So that's like when you stop eating McDonald's. Like that was cute for your little 18-year-old, like to bring you some McDonald's or like Burger King, Taco Bell, something like that. But honestly, that's the stuff I feed myself when I'm broke.
Yeah.
Barely. Cause my stomach gone.
Literally, cause
you know what I'm saying?
Do it.
That'll be on some like, oh my gosh, like I don't even know, like.
But it's not a problem
if you do.
It's not a problem if you do.
No, sometimes I crave it. I'm not gonna lie. Like the other day I tried to eat a Big Mac, it did not work. It was not it, and I learned that. You feel me? But I'll probably try to eat again. I eat whatever I want. So if I crave McDonald's or Burger King, but that's just not okay. Like even if I go out to dinner, if I want some food, like you can bring me. Like if I go out to dinner, like dinner is gonna be like if I spend it myself, it's gonna be $100 to $200. Like now you trying to be funny.
No,
like,
for real.
And I budget myself around that. So I'm not saying every time you go out to eat you should spend $100 and $200. But if I do that for myself, the person I'm with has to do that for me. Cause I budget and I make sure like I cook all week. I prep my food. I do a lot of stuff so I can go try a new restaurant or whatever the case is. So like, so you're not about to have stuff with me. You're not about to go like unless I want that, like I truly want it. But if I in the instance where I'll be like, oh okay, I want to go to this restaurant, it's a little bit pricey. I don't want you to have to, you feel me? Think I'm about to look at the price, bitch. I don't give a fuck how much it is. If I want it, I want it. And you should
this still
too.
Has to do with perception, really. Like you trying to view your person as this. No.
I don't think that's bougie. People just want what they want.
Yeah.
I don't eat McDonald's no more, nor do I need some Jordans. So at the end of the day, no. I don't care about shoes. I don't care about... I say that loosely. But I don't care about anything materialistic. Because I pretty much have everything down packed. As far as like experiences and you being in the man or like a friend in my life, a friend I expect like pure, like genuineness. And as a man, I expect for you to be a provider and protector. And me, I'm just out here Nakia. And you feel me? So, nah, I'm just playing. So like that's just what I expect. So if you feel like that's bougie, I'm going to let you think that. And I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Feel like I'm bougie because your nigga bring you Burger King. That ain't got nothing to do with me, ma'am. Nothing.
I don't care. I like what I like at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If that's bougie to you, that's cool. It's not bougie to me like that. Like, okay, cool. It's high standard. But anyways,
what is your experience where someone's perception of you has been totally different than how you are? They really didn't even get the chance to know you. They just automatically like zoomed in on a perception.
Few times honestly, but the one time I will go into has to do with the guy. Unfortunately.
The worst.
Unfortunately, but just thinking that I was a little too much, a little not too high standard, I guess I would say. Out of the
personal problem.
Out of your league.
Yeah.
That's what he thought. I was out of his league. Never gave that. I didn't think I gave that off. Again, that's not something you know what I'm saying? It's the way you could be walking, talking, looking, whatever. People see it that way. But he just kind of seen it as like, oh, she lives this way, she talks this way, you know what I'm saying, she texts this way, she expects to go here for lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever the case may be. I'm just like, oh no, she's out of my league. Also a little bit, you know what I'm saying, looked a little better, but just a little bit, girl. But I don't look at, I'm not very big on like looks. And I feel like you
I've done better. I dated my first plus size man. I did. And he always keep me fed. That's why I'm trying to lose weight now. He be eating, child. He be eating. He keep me full. We go wherever I want to go. Period. Okay. I love that man, kind of. But like, nah, like. But honestly, it's two different fights to this. So we definitely gonna finish this conversation when it's like, we gonna get a grown man on here, a grown ass man. We ain't even talking about, we want him to be like 40, 50, you feel me? Because I personally feel like, and we want people like different views, so maybe we can get an understanding. We don't know everything and we not saying everything is Bible. We're just telling you about our experiences. Literally. So I just feel like personally, like, if you want, it's non-negotiable now. Because honestly, like, if you see a certain type of female and you know she carries herself a certain way, she does this, she does that. Like, if you have people like, don't get facials, don't get their hair done, don't get their nails done, don't go shopping, but you feel like you want like certain type of bitch and you think she ain't about to ask you for nothing, like, you can't do that. That's like, because what I do for myself, you're supposed to be doing it. I'm not saying you have to do it for me, but if I lack anything, you're supposed to pick it up. I don't care. I shouldn't have to go double standard. I'm gonna, if it's that, I'm gonna try to make sure all your needs is met. No, for real. So, and I feel like you should do the same for me. So if you don't like getting bitches' nails done, you should go get a bitch who don't like wearing nails. No, for real. If you want a bitch who you don't want to have to spend $600-700 when she don't have it on hair, then you should go get a bitch with a natural hairstyle. That's just how I feel. I was playing like, and I mean like, it's for real. You're right. I don't feel bad about asking for nothing now, because if you can't do it, you can't do it. And I'd rather ask you sooner than later, because you're going to be wasting my time. So I'm definitely going to want you to do it eventually. There's no point in getting to my feelings involved. And that got nothing to do with me being out your league. Maybe a little bit if you know what I'm saying, kind of are trying to pursue somebody that you know expects these things and you don't really have it, then probably I don't have no remorse, because if you can't, I'd rather you stick around as a friend, you feel me, and then get your money up, and then, not even get your money up, just learn how to manage your money, get into a better situation, because the better your living situation, work situation, the better man you are gonna be for me. Oh, for real. So at the end of the day, I don't need you to get your shit together. And it's cool if you don't have it together right now. I'm perfectly one of them females, okay, like, I have a lot of homeboys at the end of the day. No fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Say that loosely. I'm gonna delete that. Nah, we still be cool. We still be cool and shit. Like, so at the end of the day, like, you don't have to travel up that path with me. You don't have to ask me to be your girlfriend. You don't have to do a lot of shit. You gotta get your money up before you fuck with anybody. Like I said in the previous video, if you can't take care of yourself, you shouldn't be fucking anything. And that goes for our females and men. Both ways, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Both ways, for real. It's an experience. You're getting a lot by like just taking care of yourself. You learn a lot of like core stuff within living by yourself. You do. So. And that teaches you how to perceive people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How to look at people, how to take on people. So what is your advice, I guess? My advice for people about perceptions that other people have and the perception you have about yourself, what you think about yourself is most important. Do not never worry about what somebody else got to say about you. Don't worry about what their perception of you is. Yeah, like, the biggest person you have to make happy at the end of the day is you. So you definitely want to find out what makes you happy. Don't worry about what other people think about you. People gonna always think something. And why they think about you and not think about themselves? Ooh. Like, don't you got kids to worry about? Period. Don't you got your mama sick and you gotta give her insulin at 5? Like, don't she got diabetes or something? So you ain't got nothing else to think about what I'm doing. Not trying to play diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be thinking like that sometimes. Don't be writing no nasty comment because I didn't mean it like that. So don't you gotta go rub your mama's fat ankles at 12? Like, come on now. You got more stuff to think about what I'm doing or whatever. It's not affecting you. If you don't like me, stay away from me because I'm this person. Like, find out who you are and just become that person. Like, even if like you deal with some people, they be like, I don't like the person you became with, bitch. I don't like you neither. Cause I feel like I deserve a better friend than you, ho. A better nigga. Don't be afraid to say that. Like, you can't. Cause the lower you set your standards, that's just it. You're gonna keep allowing like fucked up behavior in your life from people that don't even necessarily have your best interest at heart. So know who you are. Don't care about people's perceptions of you. Because sometimes people be like, oh, well, you did this. Like, what you want me to do? Feel bad? Because how you perceive the situation? No, I'm not doing that because I didn't mean it that way. So however you perceive it is your problem. Like, that has everything to do with you and nothing to do with me. So I'm gonna end that conversation real quick. So that's what I do. I don't know. So, yeah.
Okay, so what would be my advice? I would definitely say, I agree with what you said. Always be true to yourself. I say this all the time. Be you.
Yeah.
Who you are is who you are at the end of the day. If you change a little bit, you know what I'm saying, you got stuff to learn. I'm not gonna lie. Self-love, you know what I'm saying, takes time. You got things to learn about yourself, like you got things to learn about the world itself and the people around you. But don't ever allow what people think of you to change who you are, because at the end of the day, you can resort to yourself.
Period. So let me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Let me rephrase that. Do not allow people who haven't took the time out to get to know you as a person to base judgment upon your life. Like, you looked at me surface. Only surface. That's why you wanted to engage with me, or you feel like whatever benefit that you felt like you could get from me, you only looked at me on the surface. You never even touched a deeper level. So you telling me that I need to change something about myself? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And you got the audacity to say some shit like that.
The audacity?
Audacity.
For real.
Audacity. You got the audacity.
For real.
You got the audacity. It's not gonna happen. Just add that in.
No, for real. But yeah, so honestly, to me, it's just like I said a few times, be true to yourself. Yeah. Be you. That's my biggest thing. That's it. That's all I care about. That's all that we ever.
And be honest with yourself. And understand all your time is valuable.
No, it is.
All of it.
It is.
It doesn't matter. Like, and what do they say about the cup? Like, when your cup, my cup is this full. It's not overflowing yet. I don't have enough for you. Get out my face. Like, it's not. I'm sorry. And I'm going to keep drinking it, too.
But definitely don't do too much for people. Do enough for yourself. That's it. And then do what you can for people. That's really what it is. Yeah. Not do more for people.
Don't overextend yourself.
No.
Do what you can. No. And if you feel like God made you available at that time and they needed help, like, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's cool. But like, overextending yourself, that stuff is done. Like, I would say, find you some friends you have so much in common with. Find you, either y'all got a lot in common, have a great time, you honestly love that person, or y'all making some money. If it don't fit into them categories, I'm really not entertaining it.
That's the plan.
Yeah. That's the plan. So, gratefully, like, I have I have 2 creative friends, so I'm not too much. 2 friends is cool for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to be surrounded by the whole, child, they gonna get mad at me when I say this. I don't need to be surrounded by a whole bunch of bitches to validate how I feel about myself, sweetie. Cause y'all gonna be mad. I don't give a fuck if a bitch walk in cute as fuck. Bitch, I'm still gonna be that bitch in my eyes. Cause I know where I came from, where I'm going, and where I have grown. And how I have grown. So shit, I'm proud of myself. So with that being said, fuck y'all. Yep.
Add Nakia on Instagram
at Kia the Kia.
And then you can go ahead and add me at xo.baeyla. And subscribe, like, and comment. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I think we'd be chilling. Maybe we do.
hard. Just be entertained. That's all it is.
No.
And if you can relate or pick a message up out of it, like that's great too as well. So
definitely share the video as well.
And make sure you guys comment.